Hi, uh, this is future gunk here. While I was recording this audio for this video, I believe that I was going to edit it, which is why uh there's a couple points here where I like start saying a thought and then like stop, or I'll like repeat myself weirdly. Um, I was basically I was making this with the idea that I was going to edit it. So I will like the way that I speak at certain points may be a little odd. Um, it's not like super prevalent throughout the entire video, but you're probably gonna notice it a few times. Um, because I was gonna edit it and then I was like, wait, this is a gunk video, I don't care. Um, so Yeah, just heads up, I guess. Just listen to this as like a podcast, I guess, is probably the best way to go about it. Hey, it's Gunk. So I Am Music, or I guess just music, as it was released, came out recently. I'm sure you've heard about that, top number one, first, um, not first album, but one of the only artists to ever have a chart have 30 songs simultaneously chart in the Billboard Top 100. Isn't that cool? Uh, whatever. Um, so this is a pretty hot topic right now. I was interested in this album. I've been following it for quite a while. Not the 5 years or 4 years or whatever that people have been waiting for it, but for like the past few months. Um, and finally released. So isn't that fun and cool? Uh, I have some thoughts on it. Um, Shocker. Uh, and I'm gonna start with some more general thoughts, and then I'm gonna move into a track by actually, you know what? No, we'll do the track by track first, and then go into general thoughts. I think that makes more sense in a review format. This album is uh 30 songs long, so I may not go super in depth for every single one. But during my most recent listening, because I've listened to this album a few times, I wrote notes for it. So we're just gonna go over all of them. Some of them I'm probably gonna go pretty quick through though, because not all of these are worth talking at length about when there are 30 of them. So yeah, the album opens with Pop Out, which is one of the most interesting tracks on the album. I believe it's pretty divisive. I think that everybody likes it. I think it's generally gotten a positive reception though. I really love this song. Or I really like this song. Like it just kind of it's a great song. I think it's a great way to open the album. Um, like these like dentist ass distorted synths. And there's also like this clap, like this really distorted like clap. Um, that I also really like. It adds like some structure to the noises going on. I enjoy that a lot. I really like this instrumental. It's really cool. It's also not a super long song. I mean, none of these songs. There's only a couple of these songs that like go over 3 minutes, but this song in particular is actually I think it's about average length for this record. Actually, maybe like a little longer than average length. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds. 41 seconds. Which is long enough for it to feel like a full song, short enough for it to not get really annoying, especially since it eventually gets into this little outro bit. Um, that that's really cool, very futuristic, whatever. Um, the lyrics are some of the dumbest lyrics that Carti has ever written. They are just complete what nonsense. Like it basically just consists of him saying pop out um a bunch of times in a crazy voice. Um, what is here? There's actually that's pretty much it. Yeah. Um, well, I mean, there's some other stuff where like it's like nobody's fucking like like I like his okay. I feel like when it comes down to the vocal performance on this album, like with most Cardi albums, at least since Whole Lotta Red, as in Whole Lotta Red and this album, it's kind of more important to look at it from the perspective of like just sonically how nice does it sound and not actually what he's saying. Because a lot of the times what he's saying is honestly pretty fucked up and gross. But you know, uh, it's about aesthetics and the vibes. I get it. I get it. Whatever. Um, but the but yeah, he has like this crazy manic voice, and you know, he's just doing that the whole time. I like this song a lot. It's really cool. It's a great opener. I will say it got me ready. I think it got me ready for an album that this wasn't, which I kind of went into this kind of hoping that it was going to be a whole lot of red plus some, like it was going to like maybe just be mostly like the more insane cuts off of whole lot of red, um, that are just really like just really dive into this whole like anti-rap um thing that he has going on, I guess is a good way to describe it. But you know, that's fine. It's fine that it wasn't that. Um, and I will, and the song's very good song. Maybe like a 9 out of 10, 8 to 9, 8, high 8 out of 10, low 9 out of 10, probably. It's a very good song. I like it a lot. All right, next up we got Crush. Crush is again one of the more interesting songs on the record. Produced by Travis Scott, I believe. It's very creative. That's something I will say about it. Obviously you have like the gospel choir vocals, like you know, which is just it's amusing. It's like and obviously trying to make that like juxtaposition of like it being a choir and like what they're saying, obviously. And it's amusing, it's fun. This entire song just feels very creative, very fun. I like the Travis Scott ad libs, but he doesn't have a feature. Like I like that. That's cool. The synth in this is also really awesome. Like the like that. Like I love this synth in this song. It's very infectious. It's really cool. I like it. Um, I will say the song feels kind of like I don't know. It feels kind of like I don't really see a reason to listen to it outside of the context of listening to the entire album. It's just kind of like it's here, and I'm happy it's here. But at the same time, like. Why the fuck would I listen to this on its own? It honestly doesn't even really feel like a full song. It kind of just feels like something that's cool to just have in the album. Which is good. I like this song because of that. Um, but like I'm literally never gonna like pick this up to listen to it. I'll give it like a high 7, low 8. Moving on to K-pop. Um, the notes I wrote for this was I like the pads, good trap, but not really that interesting. And that's all I wrote for this. That is the by far the least I wrote for any of these songs, and that's pretty much my whole thoughts on it. It has some cool pads, and it's solid trap music. Why the fuck would I listen to this? By itself. Like it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's even kinda good. It's just solid. It's just but like also it's nothing but that. It's just okay. It's just good trap. Like seven, I guess. Like it's good, but like kind of painfully just good. Um, Evil Jordan. This song is the biggest song off the record. Which is funny because we've been able to listen to this song for like a fucking year now, I think. Um, 'Cause this was one of the singles. One of the only singles he released that actually made it onto the album. He released like five, and this is like one of two. No, one of three, I think, technically, because I think K-pop has released this ketamine on Instagram. But Evil Jordan and later on HBA were the only two songs that were actually released as proper singles on YouTube, I believe. Not on streaming though. I really like the intro, which was added on after it was released initially. This is new to the song, and I like it a lot. It's really cool. It's like cinematic. It's like kind of like I like it just kind of ramping up. It goes on a little long, but I'm okay with that. I'm not. It's not a huge deal. It's just like if you're listening to the song on repeat, like I have a couple times, like it's a little annoying. But like, I don't really care. It's cool and it's really good for the album, I think. And especially like the when it gets into the beat and it like repeats eight times, like it goes blah, 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 and then it goes into the beat. That's hype as fuck. I love that. I love when songs do that. It's just always great. The like synth um the synth arpeggio like the like that is just awesome. That's like it's like stuck in my head. It's incredible. And this beat is fairly minimal actually. But that's good in this case. It feels interesting though. Like it feels good. Um Uh, I feel like I should also now talk about like this like froggy voice that Cardi's really doing. You know that? I like it. I actually really love it on this song. I think on this song it's really, really, really good. I love his verse. Just like kind of flow, like the like that whole thing. That's cool. Also the sing like that ad lib. You're gonna hear that a lot on this record. That's all over this record. On a whole lot of Red, he had the flank, and on here he has the Sia. You know, he has this. That's the ad lib of the album. Um, Anyway, one of the better that's one of the best songs on the record. That's like a 9 out of 10 probably. It's really, really good. Mojo Jojo. This is the first appearance of Kendrick Lamar. I am not gonna. There's a lot of discourse around Kendrick Lamar on this record about whether or not he's a hypocrite or whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm also not gonna get into how just shitty of a person Cardi is, by the way. I probably should have opened the video like that, but yeah, Cardi's a fucking giant fucking piece of shit. Obviously. And this video isn't about that. I am not endorsing him Whenever I say that music here is good, I'm just saying he's a good artist, even though he has like very, honestly, kind of very few contributions to this album. Had, I mean, not few, but like, I just feel like it's kind of hard to claim I am music when you have 53 credits on the album that aren't you. You know? Um, but yeah, no. You kind of have the beat's cool. I'd say the beat's really good. I really like the beat. I like the intro that Kendrick does, that I need that Back to the Future guy, you beep back guy, like that shit. That's fun. It's a cool little that's a cool little intro. I like the effects on his voice there, like the fucking like robot. Uh, um, Kendrick just makes this song so fun. Like his ad libs just have so much energy and like joy. Um, and that's bouncing off of like Cardi's kind of like very like nonchalant like rapping. Like I love that like juxtaposition. It makes the song like really fun. Makes the song really like cool. Um, I also like the part where it's like, huh, 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 hey, that shit, and we get starts doing that. Really good song, really, really good song. Uh, One of the better ones on the record with Low Nine. Uh, Philly. That's the fucking next song. This is the actual Travis Scott feature. Or one of them. I really like Travis's flow here with the ba ba da ba ba da ba the like that shit is really cool. The beat's really smooth. There's like this guitar in your left ear, which I really like. Um, and Cardi was fine. Not super remarkable. But Cardi was fine. Uh, he was tolerable, or not tolerable, but I mean, like he was. I didn't have a problem with his verse, but also I didn't think it was like exemplary. It's also the first chorus on the album, which is cool. You'll notice a lot of these songs don't have a very clear structure. Um, this is one of the ones that actually does have that. Uh, Low 8, high 7. Radar. Um, cool horns. Uh, but like, uh, the horns are cool, but I'm not really super crazy for it. I noticed like I don't really like horns, like these synthetic horns in like hip hop music. Like I've never been crazy about that. Whenever they're used. Um, Sometimes I've seen it done in good ways. Like We Did It Kid off of Donda 2. That's a good example of horns I like in rap music. Um, they also have this spooky ass synth. That's really good. Um, it makes the horns sound good. Uh, as we have like this, yeah, more of that. We have, the voice changes in this song quite a bit from what I remember. I might also just be speaking out of my ass. I wrote in my notes here voice change, which I don't know if that's referring to this song specifically or just his voice changing a lot on the album. Which, for the record, I like that a lot. That he has like 30 different voices on this record and album. I don't know why I said and album. Um, I like that a lot. I think that makes him a very unique rapper. Who can do a lot of things. Uh, maybe not do a lot of things, but that who's really good at this thing that he does. Like I think Cardi's unironically a very good rapper. It's just not in the traditional sense at all. Like if you're talking about like his bars, like hell no. If you're talking about like his rapping capability in a traditional sense, hell no. But also, like if you actually examine what he does, like he's really fucking good at it. And I think it's kind of unfair to say he's a shitty rapper just because he's not great from like traditional ways of looking at that. Uh like find me someone doing something that like Cardi does better. I don't think you're gonna find anyone. I like the random ad libs in this album as well. I feel like it's a decent time to point that out. I wrote down the like Metro, Cardi, Cardi, like that. I like that. Um, Also Swamp Izzo, who's not on this song, I think. I don't even know if Swamp makes an appearance on this song, but I feel like it's a good time to talk about Swamp. Yeah, obviously he's a large center point of discussion around this record. I had never heard of his name prior to this album. Maybe that's my own ignorance, but I think a lot of people can relate to that. Um, I like his energy a lot. I like it. I mean, a lot of people talk about how it makes it feel kind of like a mixtape, you know. Um, that's cool. Um, this entire album kind of feels like a mixtape. No, that's kind of getting into like later, like general, like thoughts. But like either way, I like Swamp on this album. I like Swamp. I like him. I don't think he's on his song, but I like him a lot. On this album. He's hype. He's hype. Honestly, I barely even fucking remember the song. That was Radar. I just know the notes I wrote for it. I don't know. There's 30 fucking songs on here. You can expect me to listen to it a few times and be able to pick apart all of them by memory. Okay. This is whatever. I remember liking it. Seven, high seven. Cool. Maybe it's better than that. Maybe it's worse than that. I don't even fucking know. Um. Rather Lie. This is the second most popular song on the record. The beat is very smooth, very, very, very smooth, very cloudy. I like it a lot. Um, The Weekend is very mid on this song. I don't care about him here at all. Like his chorus is boring. The lyrics for his chorus are boring, which I know I just said that, like, oh, don't look into the lyrics. But I meant that specifically for like the style of like vocals that Cardi does. Like when you get someone like The Weeknd on a song and he's like singing his fucking heart out, but he's saying, I'd rather lie than to lose you, girl. And like that's this entire fucking like chorus that he's singing. I don't give a fuck. Like that. Also, that's just a weird sentiment. Like that's weird. Like no, no. Like that's bad. Don't lie to keep someone. Like that's like fucking weird. It's something that you shouldn't be promoting in this song. That's like fair. And I know I'm talking about, you know, the treating women right on a Cardi album. I understand the irony of me saying that or making that critique um when I'm like praising everything else or have generally been very positive of this so far and me generally having a positive view of Cardi as an artist. However, my main point lies in that when you take someone like Cardi doing that, no, you're not paying attention to it. You don't care about it. Like you're not like you're just it's just about aesthetic. It's about vibe. That's it. Like I'm not saying that what he's saying is good. I'm not even saying it's totally excusable. I wish he wasn't doing it. Um, kinda. Okay, I'll get back to that. Kinda. That's weird. I shouldn't even fucking said that. That was that's a fucking red flag for anyone watching this. I swear to God, I love women. I swear to God. But yeah, no. Like when you take someone like The Weeknd and he's doing that, on this chorus, and it's like I don't care. It's like kind of weird. And then you get to Cardi, who completely fucking sweeps him on this song. This is like his best vocal performance by far. It's like this voice that he hasn't even really done before. It's kind of like this higher voice, but like not really. Like it's kind of like that. Like he's kind of like this register. I don't even know if that's like picking up. I don't even know if I did it correctly at all. But like his flow's awesome. He's playing with his voice here. Like there's even the part where he's like, like that's fun. That's cool. Um. And that's just so good that I don't know. I just love Cardi so much on this song. He's so much better than The Weeknd. I kind of just wish he did the chorus. Like I feel like if he did the chorus in his own way. I mean, I think if he was literally singing like The Weeknd, then it wouldn't be good. But like if he made the chorus in the style that would work for him, it would be a way better song. It would be way better. It kind of just feels like the Weeknd's here because the Weeknd has to be on the record because like the Weeknd and Cardi are like super close associates now or that or whatever. Like or like people are expecting the Weeknd and the Weeknd's gonna get streams and it's like it kind of that's kind of just feels like the entire reason why he's here or even on this album, especially since he doesn't appear again. And like everyone else other than one artist has multiple appearances. Um, I mean everyone else other than the person who is the Weeknd. Um, being Skepta. We'll get to him. Um, but yeah, no. I remember watching the Fantana review. He said that this is kind of like the flip side to Timeless. In the sense that like I actually don't even remember if he meant this in this sense, but I think he did. Where like it kind of feels like Timeless should have been on this record, and Rather Lie should have been on that record. And I kind of agree with that, and it kind of makes Timeless make more sense almost because Timeless is my least favorite song off of Hurry Up Tomorrow, which is one of the best songs of this year, by the way. Uh, Absolutely fucking incredible album. I could do without Timeless. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I like the song. I know that Cardi's fucking AI on it. I almost care less when it's Cardi. I'll be real. Like not that I don't care if people artists use AI. I hate AI a lot. I was very critical of Kanye when he did it, but it's also like I don't expect anything else from Cardi. Like honestly, like he just doesn't give a shit, and he's very open about that. And it's kind of like, is it good that he's doing it? No. Am I upset that he's doing it? Honestly, yeah, kind of. But also, like, I'm still gonna listen to the song because I don't care. And also because like it sounds fine. Um, like it doesn't sound like bad AI in the sense of like sonically it doesn't sound bad. Um, it's not like fucking Vultures 2, Sky City, where it sounds terrible, and also I expect more from Kanye because I was about to say a genuinely good artist. Like Cardi is a good artist. But like uh I expect more from him, I guess, than I do Cardi. Um Also just as a side note, um oh yeah, and also I forgot apparently on a couple of these songs they might be AI. I'm not even gonna fucking point it out which songs. I don't care, honestly. That's not, like I just said before, I kind of care less when Cardi does it. It's not even noticeable to me. Like, I would have to be told that it is for me to know. Like, trust me, listen, I am generally very, like, artist person. Um, but also, again, I kind of just don't care in this specific instance. You can call me a glazer, even though I've shit talked Cardi quite a bit already as a person. And my entire basis of not caring is by me shit talking him. Um, but if you want to call me a glazer, sure, whatever. I'm probably just gonna delete your comment anyways because I don't give a shit and I'm anti-freedom of speech and I am an active dictator. Um, and I will oppress you. So yeah.
Uh, this is a side note. I love Filthy's tag because it shows really well in this song. Because like kind of the outro with like the like heavy reverb. It's like that, you know, like the I can't make the sound with my voice, but you know what I mean. Like that sound, whatever that is, I love that. It's so fucking like it infects my brain and crawls into my crevices of my fucking scalp and like tickles me really good. It's so nice. Um, but yeah, uh, it's a good song. I wish the weekend wasn't on it. He honestly brings it down quite a lot. I'll give it like a 7. If the weekend wasn't on, it'd probably be like an 8. And if Cardi did the chorus right, it could honestly be like a 9. Track number 9. We really need to start getting through this. My audio recording has now reached half an hour, and I'm on track 9. I need to start getting through this fast. Um, Fine shit. Um, I love the beat here. It sounds really good, but also it's mastered weirdly. Where after the 808 stop, it gets really loud because that's just what bass does. It muddies out everything else. So when you take away the bass, it's gonna be louder. Well, I mean, at least when you have like really heavy bass like this, it like muddies out everything. Um, and that's just how sound works. Obviously, I'm not saying they should have changed that, but I am saying you probably should have. It should have been mastered in a way to where the when it doesn't have the bass, it's a little quieter so that it actually matches the rest of the song. And it takes me out of it quite a lot. And this sounds like a small complaint, but it is honestly like the entire reason why I kind of have difficulties fucking with this song. And also, it's just generally like, I mean, this song's like, this is the shortest song so far by 1 second. It's a minute and 46 seconds. Um, I think it might be the shortest song on the album. Wait, no, that's later. I think that's Twin Trim. Actually, there's a couple songs shorter than it. Never mind. Um, but yeah, Cardi's good here. I like this. Um, fucking the lyrics are kind of insane here. Like, don't you die from? Don't say you die for me, just die. Like that's fucking insane. It's an insane thing to say. I've been so bad she can't go outside. I canceled the show to watch me a film. Like that's just I like the lyrics here. They're cool. I know I just critique Cardi's lyrics this entire fucking video, however far into the video you are by now. But I do think that that's pretty. I like the lyrics here. They're fun. Um, and this is a short song, which is to its benefit. Overall, this song's pretty good. I don't come back to it much though because there's just a lot of small problems, like I said, that kind of keep me from it. Uh, 3.5 out of 5, as in 7 out of 10. Back door. This is the shit. This song is basically is kind of just a better version of the past two songs, honestly. Like I feel like they could have just removed Rather Lie and Fine Shit and just kept Backdoor. Like it feels just like a better version of both of those songs. It's apparently produced by Kanye, and it's Kanye quality. I will say that much, or at least older Kanye quality. No, I'll say Kanye quality. He's still a pretty good producer. Um, and uh, yeah, no, like it's really, 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 really good beat. I love the beat here so much. It's so good. It's so smooth. Out of like the smooth beats, this is probably the best one, other than maybe Rather Lie, which was kind of ruined by the weekend. Uh, but yeah, no, oh my God, this beat is so fucking good. I love it so much. It's so infectious. Cardi's flow on this is really good as well. Uh, Kendrick kills the chorus. I love Kendrick singing like so much. Like I love Kendrick singing. Um, I think he's an incredible singer. And he just kills it. He kills it. Yeah. I put the blues on your double take, make you feel nauseous. And it's from the through the back the like it's so fucking good, bro. Oh my God. The song's incredible. Um, we're 10 tracks in and a third pun. This okay, if we keep it at this pace, this is gonna be a little over an hour and a half long of recording. So let's get through this faster. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, high 9. High 9 out of 10, actually. Best song so far. Probably. Toxic. This is the dumbest voice Cardi's ever done, but I like it. Like it feels like he's making fun of something, kinda. Like like the fucking like fucking like, but I get but I get but like it kind of like it feels like that. I honestly thought it was Future at first. I'm gonna be real. I feel like that's kind of a common critique of some of this modern crowdy stuff, but it just kind of sounds like Future. And a couple of these songs, on All Red, he just sounded like Future. Um, that was just a Future song and not a very good Future song. Um, this song is like sloggy. This beat is like sloggy. Um, and I like that. It kind of makes my blood like thicker. It's like, like when you are like when you're like eating or drinking something that's like really bad for you and it's just like you kind of just feel your blood getting thicker. That's kind of like this beat. Um Skepta verse is not good. It's not. This is the first. This is not good. I don't like him on this. Why is he even on this beat? Why is he here? Why is he not somewhere else? Like he should have just been somewhere else on this album, and he probably could have performed pretty decent. But like I feel like him being on this beat was already a non-starter. And then he just delivers just a bad verse, and the lyricism's awful. Which again is a Cardi album, but also like Skepta is a rapper, where like he's actually actively trying to like rap good here. And he's just saying the lyricism's awful. Like I physically cringe whenever I hear like your boyfriend is a follower. Come and hang with the leaders. Like shut the fuck up. It just makes me think of like that cringy ass uh like fucking leaders don't follow or whatever. Sure, I don't even fucking know. Like it just makes me think of that. Um, I need $1 million. I need €1 million. I need £1 million. Like it's just not a good verse. Um, uh, he honestly kind of ruins the song for me. It's not a very long song though. None of these songs are very long. It's like 2 minutes and 15. High 6, low 7. Worst song so far, but just because of Skepta. If he wasn't on here, maybe someone else was on here. Maybe Cardi did like a proper verse. Um, it could have been a lot better. Munyon. This is yeah, this is where fucking Swamp was like you gotta be living. Why did he try to do a fucking like British accent from Swamp Pizzo? You gotta be living under a rock if you don't know my voice. Um, I didn't know his voice before this album. I'll be honest. Um, I fuck with like the distortion and the hypeness. of the beat, but it honestly just kind of feels underdeveloped. Like it has nothing other than that, and it is a very it ends up being pretty uninteresting. Um, so shit. Cardi's fine. It's an okay song. I'm never listening to this by itself. Like 6 out of 10, high six, low six, six, mid six. I don't know, somewhere in that range. Crank. Um, it has like this fucking heart palpitation, slippy beat I love a lot. Um, it's really good. I just fucking love how it sounds. Um, the swamp Izzo, swamp Izzo has a lot of energy here. I like the I like that shit. Like I love that. That's awesome. Um, has a lot of energy. That's needed. Because Cardi is, he's pretty nonchalant here. He's also kind of just whatever. I don't really care about him here at all. But also, it's perfectly fine because of everything else. I kind of feel like if Cardi did like perform super hard here, that maybe that actually would have ended up bringing down the song because I don't know. Uh, I really like the freether freether like I like that. I don't even know what he's saying there. I'm not looking it up. I don't give a fuck. I have no idea what he's saying there, but I like it. Um, he's saying free, like, I don't know. I think he's saying 330. But like, why would he be saying that? I don't know. Uh, this is like an 8 out of 10 probably. Eight, high eight, low eight, mid to high eight, mid to high eight. Charge them hoes a fee. This is oh wow, this is not good. The beat is jank ass, but in a bad way. Like I know like I described like beats with like a similar vibe to this in a positive way before. This is that in a negative way. It's not a good beat. Future is so fucking whatever. I don't care about him at all here. He's just the most mid fucking verse ever. He's just present and that's literally it. He's like asleep. It's like so fucking I don't give a shit about him here at all. The chorus sucks like a lot. Like the chorus is terrible. Um, this is also the longest song on the album for some reason. Um, like you get halfway through it and you feel like you've already listened to the entire song and you just want it to be over with because it's such a fucking slog. Um, Uh, I I wrote in my notes that I did when I was listening to this for these notes. I didn't even realize that the Cardi verse started and the Future verse ended, and I've heard the song before. Like I heard the song before this point, and when the Cardi verse started, I didn't realize it did. I didn't re um Travis was actually was pretty solid on this, but he's also here for literally 4 bars, and then he just disappeared. Actually, I think it might be less than that. I don't even know. He's here for like fucking 2 fucking seconds. Um, but he actually goes pretty solid over this, and then it goes back into the dog shit chorus. Worst song by far, easily. It's really bad. Like 2 out of 10. I think like maybe 1 out of 10, like 1 to 2 out of 10, like high one, low two. And then we get to the, and now we get to the best song on the album easily. Good credit. Good credit. I just got that Home Depot credit. All I gotta do is show it to the cashier. and then go let it slide through. It's so fucking good. I love the sample here a lot. It's just fun. It's just cool. I like talking about credit, having good credit instead of like having like bands or acts, whatever. You're like, oh, my credit's good. Like that's awesome. I love that. Like that's like a good flex. Um oh my God, the distorted synths with the 808s here. Like this is like peak rage beat for me. Like this is like why rage exists for me. It's like four songs like this. Um the drum pattern's awesome. Cardi goes crazy on this. It's hype as fuck. Seamless transition into Kendrick. Like Kendrick is fucking unhinged on this verse. Like he's crazy. He's actually matching Cardi with like kind of like not rhyming all the time and kind of having like this disjointed feel. Like he goes into like this manic laugh for like 2 seconds, randomly. Um always have like who's going merch it. Like I like that. Like talking about like people stealing slang, uh, which is oddly like good commentary on a Playboy Cardi album, which is kind of funny. It is. This is probably the best verse on the album, and maybe as good. Actually, no, this is definitely the best verse on the album. It may be as good as it's like that feature. If I'm being like honest, like it's maybe that good. Um, it's really, really good. Um, I will notice I don't like Homicide Gang on this album. They're not on this album, but they're brought up a couple times. This is one of those times, and I really don't like it because there's a fucking pedophile in there's a fucking groomer in Homicide Gang, Homicide Bino. That guy, really bad guy. I know I'm talking about the Head Out of Playboy Cardi album, but it just makes me really uncomfortable whenever Homicide Gang is brought up in like any album, like any music. Like it was the same thing with the Weeknd's album on Timeless. Um, I'm pretty sure that was a reference to Homicide Gang. I think he also might have just been saying homicide, but I think it was a reference to homicide. I think if you look at the lyrics, they spell it with an X. I might be wrong though. Correct me if I am. I actually don't. I don't fucking care. But fucking this song's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like a 10, honestly. Like it's so good. Like this is the only 10 on the record, in my opinion. We're halfway through the album now. 45 minutes in, over 45 minutes in, actually close to 50 minutes in. Well, of my recording, it's probably maybe like half an hour for you. Um, Actually probably a little over that. It's probably like 35 minutes, like 40 minutes for you. We're halfway through the album. Mm. I see you, baby boy. Cool synths and hi-hats. Cardi isn't great here. Very forgettable. Too long. Those are my notes for the album. With the song, those are my thoughts. I don't have anything else to add. I don't. I feel. I'm being honest. I barely even fucking remember the song. Which so like high six. Maybe it's like a low seven. I don't even fucking know. I don't care. Wake Up Filthy. The song is called Wake Up Filthy. It's got this fucking like villain ass beat. That Cardi matches it. He also matches it with his vocals as well. Um, it sounds like a druggie, but in like a fucked way. like in a sloshy, like a bad way, like when you're like on drugs, but it's not fun. Like you just feel awful. Um, Travis is great here. I really like it. He like adds the drugginess a lot. Um, it's a good song, but it kind of dragged a little. I'm being real. Um, fucking tired, man. Shit. Give it a 7. Give it a 7. 7, high 7. High 7, high 7. Jumping. Um, the beat's alright. It feels kind of uninspired though. I don't really care too much about it. Uzi's pretty fine here. I do find it funny that they're fucking they're saying like a pink tape a bunch in this album, which shows how long it took for this album to come out because pink tape released ages ago. It is not even the latest album from Lil Uzi Vert. It is their last good album, but it isn't their last album. Cardi is barely here, like at all, unless I'm mistaking Uzi for Cardi or vice versa. In which case that's really funny. Um, it's short, which is good. For this song, I'm feeling like a low 7. It's fine. I'm not gonna listen to it by itself. It's fine. Prim feels like a better version of the last, Trim now. The beat feels like a better version of the last beat. If I'm being real. Um, the future verse is actually good here. Like, it feels like he woke the fuck up. Like, it feels like he actually cried at all here. Like, literally, even remotely. Like, the last one, it did really didn't feel like that. Like, at all. But here it does. Um, Cardi's weird here. But also I like it. Like, especially with the ad libs. It make like all that like makes like bland beat like kind of feel hype, I guess. Um, it kind of dies down a little when Future comes back. Like it's mainly like hype when Cardi's there. Like it come like, but it also kind of gives it some structure. Like it's kind of like Future's here. Yeah, it sounds good, or it sounds fine, I guess, but like it's not really that hype. Then Cardi comes and it gets more hype with like the ad libs and all that, and then Future comes back and it's like kind of dies down again. I don't know. It's only pretty good. You kind of, I think you can kind of, I feel like you kind of notice a mood shift. Since the start of, I think there's been a mood shift since the start of this video. Because I realized that I have to sit down and talk about 30 fucking songs. Oh, think of thoughts afterwards. It's like it's a solid 7, solid 7. High 7 maybe. Cocaine knows. I love this guitar. This guitar is really good. I love the guitar here. This definitely feels like the most Whole Lotta Red song. Um, on this album. It kind of just feels like a Whole Lot of Red throwaway, actually. Like it really does. Um, Especially like with the vocals, like Cardi's vocals here sound off of Whole Lot of Red. I mean, he does the same vocal style here a bit, but like I mean, like mainly like this really just sounds like a Whole Lot of Red song. Um, I like the moments without the bass. Like it adds some clarity. Like Like, cause like the bass is very heavy here, which I love. I really like it. But like I like it when it goes away because it kind of gives you time to like breathe. Um, and the refrain, like this constantly refraining, like the fucking title of the song, definitely also reinforces the whole lot of red comparison. There's not a lot to this lyrically. Um, which by the way, it would be a solid track off of that album. I'm not saying that like it's a bad song because it's like a lot like Whole Lotta Red. Like it would be a good like it would be one of the more solid Whole Lotta Red songs. So I like that album by the way. It's like a high seven. Um, I wish this was fleshed out more though. Honestly, I kind of feel like there's missed potential here. It feels kind of unfinished. It feels kind of like again just not fleshed out properly. I feel like if they spent some more time on this song to like really like give it some more structure, flesh it out sonically, it had a lot of potential to be one of the best songs here. Um, but honestly, as it is, I'm feeling like a high seven. Which isn't a bad score. It's just like I feel like it could have been a lot more than that. We need all the vibes. We have Wayne here. Um, wait, no. I think I was wrong earlier. I don't think Lil Wayne comes up again. He might though. I don't remember. Let me check. Hold on. Old vibe. No, no, it's not Wayne. No, I'm fucking stupid. Why did I think it was Lil Wayne? Oh, probably because I like Wheezy. What the fuck? Okay, for the record, I haven't listened to a Lil Wayne album or a Young Thug album. Okay? Um, for the record. So I'm an idiot. I'm a complete fucking moron when it comes to both of their discographies. Um, so I'm sorry that I just confused Young Thug for Lil Wayne somehow. I don't even know how the fuck that happens. I just had in my brain that it was Lil Wayne. Um, but Young Thug here. And also, wait, no, what I was saying earlier is that, or what I was trying to say is that fucking, The Weeknd was the only person with one feature. That was, or along with Skepta. That's just wrong. Because there's also Young Thug, and then also on this song, Ty Dolla $ign. So I was actually pretty wrong. But like half of the features here show up multiple times. Um, but yeah, the thug chorus with the beat, it kind of sounds like a summer banger. I like that a lot. It has like this like summery vibe to it. Like I listened to this on the beach. Um, it's just like fun. It's so fun. I don't really care for Ty Dolla $ign here, honestly. Like I feel like he's kind of over singing, uh, in this song specifically. I usually really love Ty Dolla $ign's vocals. I think he's an absolutely stellar singer and vocalist. But here I just don't really fuck with him with the vibes of this. I like Thug more, like way more on this song. I like his singing way more just because of the context of it. And also, I just like his singing. He's just a good singer here. I haven't listened to much of him at all, even features, but like here, he's really good. I really like it. Um, I like that his voice sounds kind of strained while he's singing. Like it kind of feels like he's not that great of a singer technically, but that also adds to it because it makes him feel fun. Like it gives off the vibes of someone who's just singing because they want to and not because they're the best singer in the world. And it's so fun. And I like that a lot. And then Ty Dolla $ign comes in and it's like I don't like him here. I don't know. Cardi contributes literally nothing to this. He has like a couple lines here, and that's it. Like this is just a Young Thug song, basically. Um, but it's a really good one. Like 8 out of 10. It's really good. I like it a lot. Like high eight, mid to high eight. Um, Olympian. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired of talking about this album. Holy shit. It's um uh it's a nice beat. I like the metallic sounding drums with the synth. That's really cool. The car doesn't really carry it enough for it to go this long. It's like way too fucking long. Um fucking high six, I don't know. Uh Honestly, I don't even fucking remember it that much, and I don't care to check essentially and see what it's like. Opium Baby. This is one of the most interesting songs on the album, and I like it a lot. I hear a lot of people shit talking this or praising it. It's very divisive. It's probably the most divisive song on the album. I love it. This is such a stupid song. It has like a, oh my God. It's so dumb. I love the ad-libbing and the gunshots. Like Swamp Rizzo was just yelling over this song. Carti is switching constantly between all of his voices. It is just so stupid. It's like ADHD heaven. Like I feel like this is what it's like. Like I've never tried cocaine. But I imagine this is what it's like to do cocaine and then like try to like do like mind puzzles. Like I feel like logic puzzles. Like I feel like that's what this song is. Um, it's like one of my favorite songs here. It's so good. I like the whenever Cardi just gives up, it just starts going like like I like that. It's like brain itch. You know, like people who describe some music as like brain itch music. You know how it like just scratches your brain a certain way? That's this, and I love it so much. It's a nine. It's like a low nine, mid nine. It's so good. I love it so much. This is like what I wanted out of this album, partly. Like when I was what I expected from this album was like Pop Out and this, and both delivered, but this delivered harder, I think. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. You know what? Yeah, it did probably. I like this song a lot. It's so fucking good. I love it so much. Oh my God, I love it so much. Twin Trim. This, I think it's the shortest song on the album. I might be wrong though. I don't care. I have the rate your music page for this because I'm doing just filling out the track ratings, and I also have the Spotify open, and I don't even care. I'm not even gonna check if I'm correct. I don't give a fuck. Um, but I think it's a sort of song. It's too much empty space at the start, which I'm assuming is where the Carniverse would go if he was on this song, because he's not. It's literally just Uzi. Like Uzi's really good here. There's a lot of potential here. But like, what the fuck? It's an unfinished song. I don't care about it. It's short. It's short though, which I guess makes it kind of fine. I guess low seven. They had a lot of potential, but didn't meet up to it because the beat's really good. The beat's really good. I'll give it like a mid seven. But like, it's just not. I don't. It's just. It's just an unfinished song. Um, like Wheezy. Um. With the beat and the voice that he's doing, I can't tell if like this is the most annoying shit ever or the most hype shit ever. But I think it's good. I think it's good, probably. I don't know though. This is the song I'm like the most unsure on out of the entire album. Um, I think uh like I don't know. I'm gonna give a score to this. I'm gonna say like a low seven, high six. but that also might change in both directions drastically. Maybe not drastically in the high direction, but like it might change in both directions. By the time this video gets uploaded, or just a little afterwards, because I don't know. This one got it. Spooky ass piano. Um, the beat's good. I like the spooky ass piano. The beat's good. I again thought Cardi was Future on my first listen. Uh, Homicide Gang being mentioned again, which is weird. Especially since I think he said homicide gang and defending them or whatever. Uh, uh, I feel like kind of directly referencing the Beano thing, which is uh, um, it's repetitive. But I like that. Cardi's good here. I honestly feel like I wish there was like a good feature on here. Like I feel like someone, if you got the right person, they could like rap their ass off over this beat, and like it would be awesome. It would be the most hype shit ever. But like it's not. This is all. There's no feature here, which is sad. I wish there was. I don't know. Seven. Walk. The horns here are annoying. I don't like the horns here. Um. Homicide Gang again. I actually um beat isn't good. Why is this on here? I don't know why it's here. I could have gone without it entirely. I don't know why it's here. I don't know why it's here. Like four. I'm gonna give this a four. I'm just mad at this album now. I don't even care. Um. mm, where'd my pocket knife go? I lost it. I'm laying in bed right now. There it is. HBA or Hood by Air. It's pretty spooky. Um, the Cardi's flow is good, but it gets so tired so fast. It's so boring. It could have been cool if it was fleshed out, like literally at all. Like I feel like when you listen to like 45 seconds of this, you've listened to the entire song. And it's like one of the longer songs on here. Um, like a five. I don't care about it. Um, overly. Um, really janky piano. Can't tell if I like it. Um, Cardi isn't really doing it for me here, but also that might just be because with 29 fucking songs in. Happy that this is one of the shorter cuts. Um, I literally just read off my notes for you there. I don't fucking care. Six. I'm at six. We're finally the last song. I've been recording this for a little over an hour now, which is South Atlanta, baby. Um, I don't know if it's supposed to be like South Atlanta, baby, or like South Atlanta, baby, like a baby from South Atlanta. I don't know. The sample, it makes it feel like an outro. I like the sample here quite a lot. Uh, but also, I think the bass muddies out the beat too much here. Like, this is one of the moments where like I wish the bass was lighter. Though the moments where like it like gets really loud and completely distorts it are pretty hype, honestly. I like that. But like for the most of the beat, it's just kind of muddy, and I wish there was less bass. Um, high six, low seven. And that's the album. That's I Am Music. The 4 year, a little over 4 years in the making. Oh my God. I wasn't even that tired when I like started this. It just made me fucking exhausted. Um, I Am Music. Uh, it's a pretty good album. It's actually a really good album. I like this album quite a lot. I know I got really tired maybe again. The last like third of this album, it's kind of just dips. Other than like We Need All the Vibes and Opium Baby. Like I feel like if like we got rid of Charge Them Hoes of E and like I don't know, like fine shit, I think. Like I get why Rather lies here. I feel like I can say even though I'm not like as crazy about it as other people. Um like I feel like if we got rid of fine shit, since there's just kind of a better version of it. Or like at least for well not a better version of it, but I mean like better for like why I like it in the next song. Um Actually, no, just get rid of Fine Shit and Rather Live, or Fix Rather Live. Get rid of those two songs. Um, because Backdoor is just a better version of both of those songs. Get rid of Charge Them Josephi. Add We Need All the Vibes and Opium Baby to the first half, or the first two thirds, and then get rid of the rest of the last third of the album. Um, and this would be a much better album. It just drags really long, which makes sense because it's 30 songs, specifically because of like streaming, stream farming, obviously. Um, but yeah, this album is very odd. This entire era, I kind of wanted to talk about like this entire era has like this weird vibe to it, where like it feels like obviously very like hedonistic, obviously very like narcissistic. Um, but like in a weird like way. Like it feels like plastic. It feels like fake. Like it feels like so hollow. Like I feel like when I listen to other Cardi stuff and it's like it has like that very like hedonistic vibe. Um, but like it feels like in the typical way. But this just feels like I described it to my friend once as like post narcissism. Like that's what it feels like almost. I don't even know if I'm making sense here. Like it feels like narcissism and then past that. And that's how you get this album, which makes sense because of who Cardi is. Um, and it makes for a very interesting listening experience. And it kind of makes it more of an album experience to me than like picking out songs. Like there are songs out here that I have like picked out and listened to individually. But like I mean I feel like this is more of like an album experience. Like I would argue that play honestly I would argue that for like Whole Lotta Red as well. Not to like the same extent, but like I feel like Whole Lotta Red is an album experience for different reasons. Um I honestly think Playboy Card's kind of like an album artist, which some people may think is kind of crazy for me to say. I don't know. Um, but I don't know, man. This album is fine. Um, if I didn't say it's fine, I really like this album. I like really. I think this album's great. I think this album's it's like an 8. It's like an 8 out of 10. Um, maybe even like a high 8. Honestly, again, like the album experience, I feel like is because like if you're just paying attention to the track ratings, you think I'd give this album like a 7. But like I don't know, like the full listening to the full album. I don't know. It's like it gives off like this like weird vibe that like just entrances me and that I just want to get sucked into and that like makes me feel like shit, but in an interesting way that I don't have with any other album. Like it feels like depraved. Like I don't know if anyone else is getting this at all. I feel like this is just how I feel. I'm critiquing art based on how I feel about it. That's how you should critique art, and that's how I feel about this album and it in this entire era of like Cardi. Um, maybe I'll also do a review for Whole Lotta Red at some point because I also think that's an interesting album that I think is like an album that is best listened to front to back. Um, But I'd probably do that a little later down the road. I don't know if I want to do like two Cardi reviews right next to each other. Um, but yeah, those are my overall thoughts on Playboy Cardi's music or I am music. Um, 8 out of 10, solid 8 out of 10, maybe 8 plus, like 8 to 8 plus. So yeah, that's Playboy Cardi. Now that I finished with this review, he is officially dead now. Oh no. Boo-hoo.